Pisces, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it hasn't happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's go with your reading. What is happening for the beautiful Pisces? Did I call you Pisces? Hopefully I called you Pisces. I could have accidentally called you Cancer, or are you connected to a Cancer? Let's see what's happening for the beautiful Pisces this week. Ooh. 5 of Swords. But if you were to see what just happened, this card landed next to this deck and then it went over it and it overcame that obstacle. So it almost seems like with this 5 of Swords you're going to overcome an obstacle in your path that you're almost just looking at, like, I feel like you're looking at an obstacle that's coming your way this week and just laughing at it. And like as you laugh, this is such a specific thing to come through, but it's like as you're laughing, the strength of your laugh, the wind that comes from it, like ha, it just blows this obstacle away. I don't know why that's coming through, like ha ha, and with just so much of you not giving a crap about something where you just go, you think that this is going to be difficult for me to overcome. I don't know why that would come through. Almost seems like some of you are actually doing some type of obstacle course, or like something's coming your way where you're doing like a boot camp, or even just maybe it's just the analogy of like someone's testing you, pushing you to your limits, and in doing that they're realizing your limits are a lot higher than they expect. They've underestimated you quite substantially. High Priestess. Easy to underestimate the High Priestess because she knows more than she lets on. She's experienced more than people realise. She is a lot more connected to everything and has a lot of psychic and intuitive guidance that nobody really knows about. So your intuition this week is on point. Trust your intuition. Laugh at any obstacle thrown your way, because that laughter is actually going to blow away the obstacle. For some reason, you laughing at something, even if it's just a bluff or something, it's gonna, I feel like if you're put up against someone, say you're wrestling or boxing or something, it's like when you laugh at them, it's breaking or shattering this armor they have of their ego of, oh, do you know something I don't? High Priestess, do you know something I don't? So there's some type of bluff you might use or have, even just laughing at someone, of that's cute. I don't know, like it's almost like you're going to be in a boxing ring with someone and you just go, huh, that's cute. And they, for some reason, aren't expecting it and it throws their guard down. I don't know why this is coming through. Obviously, a lot of you aren't boxing, but it's just maybe you're going to be in a ring with someone, or you're combating, or someone's underestimating you and you completely like wow them. The Empress, wow them. Interesting. The Empress, man or woman, doesn't matter. You're stepping into your full potential and value, or you already have, and you're just sticking to it. I feel like over the past few weeks you've already gone, yep, I'm the Empress. What are you going to say about it? Your opinion doesn't matter, but what are you going to, I don't know, it's almost like you're daring people, again, kind of like bluffing, right? Like there's something where you're daring people to try and knock you down from the pedestal you're on. It's not like you're on a pedestal, it's just like you've heightened your vibration of expecting more out of yourself. And because you're expecting more out of yourself and aiming higher, you're like receiving higher. You're seeing the results. You're reaping what you're sowing. And others, I just feel, with the 3 of Cups coming through, you have friends or something that are very supportive of you, but there's almost like one friend in this loop that is almost like nagging or niggling at you, and there's nothing you can do, because it's almost as if when you exceed your own expectations and others' expectations of you, when you exceed those and start to want and expect more out of yourself and you see the results, not everyone is going to be happy for you. In fact, a lot of people won't be. So if you've got a lot of friends around you supporting you, I can guarantee there will be one that holds secret resentment because of the fact where something within themselves wishes they had the strength, the courage to grow as much as you have. With the Empress here, you've grown. You've grown up. You've grown up you've found your power. And if you've met certain friends and family, chosen family along your journey, when you were a smaller, more polite, more pleasing version of yourself, sometimes that's going to scare people that you've outgrown the version of you that they got to know and met to begin with. Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. You have the Six of Swords. Moving on. Moving on. Moving past an obstacle very easily. Six of Swords is calmly moving into smoother waters and things really easing up after conflict. Five of Swords. You're moving on very easily after bluffing or laughing at a situation where others might have been a little bit threatened or scared. You're choosing to laugh in the face of whatever life's throwing your way. You're laughing at it in the face, and that is scaring it off. The way that you're responding to something this week that is intended to hurt you or knock you down or just shake your confidence, the way you respond changes the whole dynamic and switches the tables into your favor, turns the tables in your favor, because you react completely and totally like out of what is expected. But I just really like it because it's almost as if you've been underestimated and you've been going along with it for so long. Like, you had to play a part for so long of just, yep, totally. Yeah, you probably could beat me in a fight. And I don't know why I keep using boxing as an analogy, but now I'm just going to keep it. But it's like, say you're a boxer and someone else is, and you're like, yep, you could probably beat me in a fight, bro. Go on. Totally. Like, I see that. And you, for some reason, played along whilst knowing the whole time. Or you could have even quietly just gone, like, somebody kept saying stuff and you were just, like, not taking the bait with the High Priestess being, like, holding her tongue. You, man or woman, have been, like, waiting for your chance to show someone what you're made of. Clarify the High Priestess. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Show someone what you're made of. You're made of pure gold, solid gold. And this person, at the moment, where they're at on their journey in life, they're just pretending to be gold, right? They're that metal that's just painted in gold. And you're over here, solid gold, genuine. You don't need to tell everybody. You don't need to say to people, I'm 24 karat gold. Solid. You don't need to say that, because you are. Whereas this other person's walking around going, I'm 24 karat gold. And they aren't. Like, there's something where you don't need to talk the talk. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. You have the Fool. With you, I feel like there's something new you're stepping into because of the level you've reached. You've grown up and you've grown up. And the reason I keep saying that, it's like inside you and outside of you. You're like physically grown up, but also growing. You've growing and you've grown into a very healthy, beautiful version of yourself, and people want to be more like you. With the Fool card, it's almost like you're a big fish in a small pond. Is that a saying? With the Empress, everyone looks up to you, everyone wants to be like you. But with the Fool card being a new journey and starting again and starting a new path and being very scared to do that, I feel like you're about to be leaving this big fish in a small pond, and you're about to go out into the world and risk maybe not feeling your full self for a second. Just make sure you remember you're still the Empress, okay? Whatever you're stepping into next, there's a new thing you're going after. Could be stepping into new friendship circles and things like that. Don't forget who you are at your core isn't changing. You may be in a different environment. You may be at a table that seems a lot more like successful. You're still you, and you are worthy of being at that table. Just by being there, you are worthy of being there. So I just feel like at the moment, if you were to have dinner with the people you're around, your colleagues, your friends, your family, you know you're supposed to be there. You know you're worthy of it. This new thing you're stepping into, for some reason, there's a thing of like you feeling almost very much, what's the saying? I've lost it. But it's like you're just a little bit in your head because you're moving into a brand new environment or a brand new career path or around a whole new group of people, and for some reason you're going to start to feel lesser than to begin with because you're a fool. You're in this full energy and you're like a sponge that's about to absorb so much knowledge and growth. don't question, just because you're at the start of your journey, and just because you know less than the people around you, you're not less valuable than them. You are just as valuable, just because you don't know as much yet. Don't let anybody treat you like you're not supposed to be at that table, at that job, at that workplace, at that, I don't know. It's just something where some of you clarify the Three of Cups. Some of you, you've taken such a long time to feel comfortable where you are now, that when you're moving into a new phase around new people in a different environment, you're kind of going back to square one of, oh, I need to earn my place here. And maybe you do need to earn your place there, as in learning the ways of the world, or learning the ways that their world works if you're around new people or in a new workplace, right? But you don't actually need to fight to create value for yourself. You don't need to fight to prove your worth. You don't need to fight to remember you are worthy, basically. Please don't. Honestly, it's like you're trying to prove something to yourself more than anyone else. It's like, no, you already are this empress. You already are complete. You don't need to do anything more. You're going to travel down this road and travel down a new path because that's your life and that's what's exciting to you and that's the life you want to live, but not because you need to feel worthy or make anybody proud. You are already. I just feel like there's a need for you to not constantly seek yourself becoming more and more and more and more without seeing that you already are enough as you are. You have the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Cups. In friendship groups, something's dramatically shifting for you. There's a huge change. There's good luck coming. It's a 180 in a good way. So if you're watching this going, but I love my friends, I don't want that to change. This is a good 180. So it's almost like if in your friendship groups you're the wallflower and you've wanted to be more confident, shift 180. You're going to be in your friendship group, but you're just going to be like the, you know, the loud one or something, the extrovert. Others of you, if your friendship group is really negative and the people you surround yourself with are bad influences and quite toxic, positive 180. You're going to be around people that are extremely positive, healthy and good for you. If you feel as if you don't have any friends, positive 180, you're about to meet them. There's a positive, complete, different shift. If everything seems perfect in your friendship groups, there's just something changing around it, but getting better. It could be the fact, some of you, this Wheel of Fortune is good luck coming in, and the change happening is you and your friends are about to become a lot more free and wealthy. A lot of you are like, what? What does that mean? But it just seems as if one of you could potentially come into a lot of wealth, and because you're friends, that means all of your lives are upgrading in some way. Like there's just holidays happening, there's trips, there's relocations, there's something here where you and your very close people, Wheel of Fortune can sometimes be winning a lot of fortune. So whatever that means, like I'm saying, if you're watching this, don't panic if you have a very nice group of friends around you. Like, I don't want that to change. It's not going to be a bad change. It's going to be a positive shift in a new direction with those friends. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.